come on in, hit the like button, subscribe if you have not already, and here we go. So this is the review for Edge of Tomorrow of the World. It is a adventure drama. Runtime is an hour and 44 minutes. The release date was this year of June 21st, and the director is Michael Hassman. I looked at his stuff. I do not recognize anything he has been in or he has directed, but I thought his directing in this was good for the most part. I think it was more kind of on the writing. But here are the stars of this, the main ones. Alright, so here's the plot of this, and bear with me because there's a lot of kind of foreign words or names of places. The film is based on the true story. Rook was a former soldier in the Bengal army who sailed in Borno Shahwak, which was still under the control of the Brazilian Empire in 1839, where he helped the solution of Sultan of Brunei's government put down a local rebel and took over as governor of what became the Raja of Sarawak as his own private kingdom. So I know nothing about this. In fact, never heard of the story. Completely went into this blind. But the movie was very captivating, very beautiful looking. Very interesting shots from the director, lots of shots on the characters, then surrounding them back to the characters with 1 minute pauses in between. Beautiful shots, some really nice pulled back shots on the beach, even some really interesting underwater shots, or at least one. Now, Jonathan Mayer, the actor, narrated throughout this the whole time, and was perfect for the pick. Who they picked. He has a very captivating voice. Seeing the tribes and their culture was very nice. It was adding to the story. As much as I like the voiceover, I didn't care for his or any character. I couldn't get invested into their stories, unfortunately. I don't know if it's just me personally or if anyone else feels that way too. The acting was good though, but the story was pretty dry for me. It felt like watching Master of Commander, even though I actually love that movie. That movie had more of a better story to it. But if you've seen Master of Commander, you kind of get this based on true story where it's a very slow burn. But that can be good or bad. But this was just boring as hell. It was. I found myself doing other stuff while sitting, this inventory, not realizing it because it was just nothing jogged me in. I was watching it in my chair, obviously, so it wasn't like I said before of other reviews where I got up and started doing stuff. I just started, making notes and just kind of looking on the internet while looking back up and down. I wanted to turn this off, so I went as far as I could with this, tried to stretch it out. I finally did it around an hour and 30 seconds, or 30 minutes. Yeah, saying this was a slow burn is a very big understatement in my opinion. And I wouldn't even have a spoiler for this because there's really nothing that much that I could spoil because it was very dry of a story. It was very captivating looking. It was very beautiful looking. It had culture to it for sure, but it just felt like the story was just so bland. Like really, I can't understand that. Be more specific than that because it really it's like there's no way. It's just really bland all the way through. It kind of come off as somewhat of a soap opera as well. honestly. So it was definitely more of that with the history piece in the back. So I don't know anything about this, like I said, so I don't know if this is how accurate this is. And I wonder if this is not accurate at all, or a lot, by a lot, then I wonder if that story would be more better. But, you know, just because it's a true story doesn't mean it's going to be coming out good in a video. You know, but either way it needs to be told. But, yeah, this was a book based on a book. It was from a book originally that was based on a true story. So, but anyways, here's my rating for this film. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. Did you watch this? Did you see it? Did you, well, obviously the same thing. But let me know in the comments what you thought of it. I personally couldn't get invested into it. It was pretty boring. It was pretty bland, pretty dry. It was a slow burn, and it was one of those slow burns that was not good, unfortunately, in my opinion. Now, I saw the ratings on this. There are people who gave this good reviews. There are Rotten Tomatoes who give this a 60-some, I think 68% positive. I don't care what they have to say. Either way, you shouldn't really care. You should decide for yourself when it comes to these things. Even with my reviews, I'm just giving you my opinion, and this is for entertainment purposes. I'm not telling you what you can and cannot like. And in fact, it's kind of a rule on this channel that you don't do that with other people, even with my reviews. So if you do, I'll just ignore you. But depending. Yeah, so like I said in the beginning, please like the video, please subscribe, please hit the bell icon. And for now, this is pretty much all I have coming up. So I don't know what else. Speaking of dry, this is kind of my options are dry right now. So we'll see what comes out on Friday, if anything. But I love you all, and please stay safe, and it's cool.